EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set with you for some football. That is Ben Sauls, who has the ball on the tee. Off we go here in the inner harbor. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That one is complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
It's Jalen Warren. He'll present to the 21. It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Gun, it's Howard. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
At the 60, at the 60. Left wing 19.
From the gun, it's Howard. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Steelers
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now Howard on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Second down, it's Howard. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throwing again. Howard. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good for us.
That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
50-yard line.
Howard to throw again. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
16 more.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Howard back to the air one more time. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Throw again, it's Howard. This one complete to Washington. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Thrown left side, the catch is made.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
First and 10. On the handoff, this is Warren. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now, Howard. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And third down coming up.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On third and 2, it's Howard. That's caught. Aside, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Here's Howard. Right back to Warren again. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. To throw is Howard. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We are through one. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is the rookie from Arkansas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
No, we changed it.
Jackson. Rolling right. He's going to run it. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
DC, ready? 2nd and 10.
Report!
Throwing Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To the air one more time with Jackson. Flush to his right. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Jackson up top again. That's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Ravens, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Change it. What ain't he? What is up? What? What ain't he? Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Sit up.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. settle. Oh, it's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What ain't it?
From the gun, Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
You sit hard. What ain't? Hey, middle. No, we changed it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
They're on the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, he's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. Howard to throw here on 1st down. That's up wide to Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about.
Ready, shot. Sit hard. 180. Ready, shot.
A first down throw for Jackson. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Report. Ready, sit hard. Sit hard. Ready, sit hard.
Again, it's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
No, we changed it. No. Middle. Alpha, sit hard. 180. Sit hard. 13. Hey, middle. You. Hey. What is it?
Now, Jackson. He'll look deep. Left sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
At the 35-yard
Really
line.
nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
Hey, report! Finish it up! Hey, up! Go. Report! 13. Sit up!
Second down. Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's a designed run. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, shot! Get on! Motion! Ready!
Back to throw, Jackson. Toward the outside, catch made by Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
First down.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Get on! 180! Get on! 180! Ready, shot! Yeah. You at X. Chase it! Ready, shot!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
180! Get on! 180! Get on!
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Brings
go. Up second and 3.
You. Ready, shot! You. Shot!
Jackson looking to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's a 30-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
That's a 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. Hey, watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play. Report. Thirteen.
To throw is Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
DC ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
180! You at X. 180! Hey!
Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 11.
Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
1st and goal at the 9-yard
Mike, the
line.
defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
180! Sit up!
A run on 1st and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
DC ready?
Here
Go.
now, 2nd down and goal.
Get on! 180! Sit on! Report! Hey! Sit up!
Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. It would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
It's now 4th and goal.
Sit up!
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
11-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Laporta in motion. 2nd down, it's Howard. Metcalf with the grab. gain of 8.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Here's Warren. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
At the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Ready. Hawk 70.
To the air. Howard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Let's go now.
First down, Pittsburgh.
70.
Now Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's across midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mike Green getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Come 19. 60 Eagles. Riggs. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Hut.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will score again. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
It's the score. Steelers 31. Ravens nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
BC, right? Let's go. You. 180. Sit hard. 180.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens cut into the lead a little bit.
Ravens 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
down,
7.
they need 7.
Let's go.
Howard. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. On the ground, this is Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Johnson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ball carried by number 20. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Howard. That is caught. What a throw. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Steelers.
They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play call has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He turned it.
Now it's Jackson. For a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The extra point is good. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Now deep ball for Bateman. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Middle.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Change it.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Jackson now. Now he'll work his way out right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
14 yards. And of Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to step through the whole game. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
All right, sit on. Ready? Go ahead.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
To throw here on 1st down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but When you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Yep, Dragon 60. 70 Lion.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. I got him.
From the gun, it's Howard. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and short, Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
On the move, past the 40, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Hey, come on. 180.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
18 Cardinal, let's go.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
A 7-yard pickup.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.